Howdy, hombres! My name's L.A.zy, and welcome you all back to Deadly Premonition. In the last episode, we were hiding from the Raincoat Killer as we were trying to get the power back on. We're still stuck in this hellish nightmare full of red roots and all. And I think we actually need to go back all the way to the elevator, but I don't exactly remember how far away it is. So, we'll just see how it goes. Okay, I definitely can't take that. Probably shouldn't try to get in there. Where is there? The map doesn't say anything. Well, I guess we should somehow find a way through. Now to somehow remember where the hell that elevator was. Oh boy. Of course you wouldn't get far away. Okay, run, 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 run. Okay, just keep running. Shit, he's gonna get me. Oh fuck, he's right there. Okay, it's a good thing. It's a good thing he destroys obstacles before me. Dodge, 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 dodge. There we go. Ah, damn, this chase mechanic is dumb. It's a good thing he probably saves us some time getting through. Ah, shit. Caught me again. Oof. Got away that time. Just keep running. Okay, he stopped. Weirdly. Okay, now he's chasing us again. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, shit. Oh, fuck. Oof. Please tell us that we got away. Oh, we did. Just barely. And there are roots covering the entrance, so that's good. Is this the way to the elevator, by the way? Yeah, it is, actually. Damn, what a sequence. If only it had been programmed better, honestly. Because the shaking your stick and all the dodge buttons you need to press were kind of poorly implemented in that section. Yes, the elevator is back on. Let's save in case there's going to be anything fatal for us waiting for us. Okay. Going up. Oh wait, we're going down again. Anything gonna stop us on the way down? Might as well. It was only 6 bullets. Now this that I can trust. Has an infinite amount of ammo. Of course. Okay, what's the dodge button? Whoa. Okay. Oof. Just use your guns already. God damn. Ah, shit. Investigation failure. Third death, I think. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah, RB is that. I've been playing games for so many years and I still mix up my buttons. Evade. There you go. Alright. Okay. Finally! Took you long enough to do that. But you didn't hit him. You hit the elevator. Alright. Now I'll give a some reprieve from him. We got torn piece of red raincoat. Now can we get the full picture? Let's see. Okay, they were having fun. I think they were having a rough time. She's still being flirtatious. Another close-up. He's getting his hands on her. Oh, he was dragging her to the altar. I still don't know what that thing is. She started running away. But she broke her nail on the door. I think he caught up to her. Tied her up. And started dragging her to the altar. She's begging for her life. And yeah, that's basically how it happened, pretty much.
That's all the information we need, Zach. Let's go back and show them what we found.
Please don't tell us we have to walk all the way. I really don't want to do that. This place is too confusing for a lumber mill. It's nighttime. I think they went home. Oh, they're still waiting.
Have you seen any of these things before?
No, not that I know of. But that raincoat is a little odd.
Odd? In a town where it rains so much?
Well, the people here rarely go out in the rain. I moved here during high school, and I never really understood why. Can you shed some light on this, George?
Oh, well, there's an old story, folklore. It's a fairy tale, to me. Something about a killer in a raincoat who appears on rainy nights.
The guy who
A
faced.
vicious killer in a bright red raincoat. Yeah, that was it. Just a foolish piece of superstition. A rubbish story someone made up. Not many people still believe it, but I guess it's a traditional place.
That piece of folklore almost killed us.
Most of the shops still close up when it rains. School's out too. And since there's no reason to go out, not many people ever wear raincoats.
That's weird.
And now the raincoat killer has leapt out from his picture book. Oh, by the way, would you two kindly show me your backs?
Our backs? Is this related to the case?
The person with the upside-down peace mark in that photo we found. He's our killer.
And what makes you so sure about that?
Zack and I saw him kill Anna in the lumber mill. He killed her. Right in there.
So that's who
One
that
thing.
guy was.
Please don't ask me about Zack. That's a private matter.
Yeah, it's his imaginary friend.
Anyway, by showing me your backs, we can clear up most of my concerns about you. Isn't that for the best? You do want to remove yourselves from the suspect list. It will make things a lot easier.
This is insane. Your methods are rude, insulting, and out of the question. And Emily is a female officer. Forcing her to show you her back is harassment. I don't care if you are FBI or not. You are out of line.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't give a shit.
George, it's okay. Let's just show him and get it over with.
Emily, are you crazy?
Look, we flash our backs and he'll start trusting us a little more. Right? Agent York?
That's a pretty sight. I'm guessing it's just York putting on his flashlights in his eyes.
Are you satisfied
Yeah,
now?
we're satisfied.
Yes. My apologies.
Now you,
Oh
George.
boy.
Yeah, okay. I can't refuse it now, can I? But don't expect to get your way all the time, Agent Morgan.
Agent Morgan certainly is an oddity. I'll give him that.
George.
What? Whoa, that's a lot of scars.
What are these scars?
Just like your Mr. Zack. Something private. I don't have to tell you about it.
Of course. Just like Zack. We can understand that, right, Zack? Anyway, this will make things a lot easier.
Okay.
from now on. I'm glad to say you're both pretty much off the hook. Thank you for your cooperation.
Well,
If anyone is suspicious around here, it's him. He's the most suspicious.
he's just
No,
he's
I
just
don't think
strange.
so.
Give him time.
But he certainly is the most irritating.
We've studied the crime scene. You know what we have to do next, Zack. George, can we arrange to have the townfolk gather in one place? There are some things I want to address with the townfolk.
Very well. I'll arrange to have as many as possible gather in the community center tomorrow.
Thank you, George.
Just both of them. Whew. Total clear time, total number of deaths. 3 continues in total. Take the reward. This. Whoa, I have $6,000 in total. I don't know what to waste them on, honestly. Maybe there will be some, I don't know, purchasable weapons or anything. But I haven't seen that yet.
Welcome back, everyone.
Ah, Thomas. Agent Morgan, it's past 2100. Let's meet up again at the community center tomorrow. I haven't been sleeping much since this all started, to be honest. I'm exhausted.
I was just about to suggest the same thing.
I'll make arrangements for people to gather between 1500 and 1700. I'll try and get as many people as I can to come, so don't be late, okay? Don't be late.
I'll be there.
Okay, so
The community center's on the south side. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Thomas.
Well then, see you tomorrow.
might as well grab a nap somewhere. So 1 Greenvale inhabitants. Just change the perspective a little bit. Okay, where does the map show us to be? Let's see. Oh wait, we can sleep there. I don't think we can get through the trees, honestly. Alright, let's see. Now there are too many fences, and there's no way you can drive over them. And I'm almost out of gas, too.
Tremors. I think Fred Ward was in it. You say Fred Ward, and I say Remo Williams, The Adventure Begins. That one was back in '85, I think. Directed by Guy Hamilton. Guess Hamilton was aiming to start a series like 007, but it had no sequels. A real shame. Do you remember the martial arts they used in that film? Called Sinanju? The ultimate in martial arts, using no weapons at all. Remo's Master Chun ran across water, remember? And he loved soap operas. Man, that was a good character. He was played by Joel Grey, the best supporting actor in Cabaret. Of course, in Remo, he had so much makeup on you couldn't tell.
Interesting. Oh, we're out of fuel in the car, and I don't know how the hell are we going to reach the community.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people. What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Might as well sleep. Light sleep 3 hours, moderate sleep 6 hours. 12 hours. 12 hours. Huh. Let's have a long sleep and see. It's 9:15. Better get something to eat soon. Eat soon, Zach. Let's see what we got in our inventory. Trading cards, item, weapon, item. Eat that. Eat this. Nice. That should satisfy for a bit. Oh boy, this is gonna take a while. And we don't have any gas, do we? God damn. Okay, let's see. Map. I wonder what that could be. Greenwald Sheriff's Office, Thomas McLean. Main target area. Greenvale Community Center, Mercy Theater. I have next to no fuel in my car, and I have no idea how to refuel it. Still. Agent Diner, suspect. Oh, let's drive there, at least. And you know what's even worse? There's absolutely no fast travel in here. I mean, like, say, in Middle Earth, Shadow of War down the plane. Oh, I can grab badges at least that way.
Now, Joel Grey's daughter is, of course... That's right, Jennifer Grey. You knew that, right, Zach? Jennifer Grey. She's in one of my most favorite movies. Ferris Bueller's Day Off. 1986, directed by John Hughes. That one was so 80s. Zach, you're not the most cheerful guy I know. But you really do like those cheerful movies. We used to love those teenage movies back then, didn't we? Breakfast Club and Pretty in Pink, St. Elmo's Fire, and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That last one was in 1982, directed by Amy Heckerling. Now that was an impressive film. You've got Sean Penn in the lead, with Jennifer Jason Leigh and Phoebe Cates, not to mention Nicolas Cage and Forrest
Nicolas
Whitaker
Cage,
were in
huh?
too. And the original book and the script were written by Cameron Crowe. How could that not be a great film?
Do you remember, Zach?
When that movie ended, the last words, the end, was from an arcade game. That's right, it was from Missile Command. That stuck in my head for a while. The memories. I feel like I have a lot of movies to catch up on. Let's just hope we can get to the end of this case soon. Then maybe we can catch up on a few.
Give some thought about what movie you want to see next, Zach.
I absolutely love H.G. York. His oddities are kind of appealing despite him being like too straightforward and rude. Okay, let's just see what we got here. Ooh, doggo. What do we got here? Can't even buy them. Where did it drop? A skull. What the heck is this for?
A human bone? This doesn't look related to the case, but shouldn't I let someone know?
There's a dog nearby. Does that count with anything? Hey, doggy. Hi there. What you cute little doggo? Aw. You make weird noises, honestly. Oh, we're almost out of fuel. Okay, might as well get going. Jeez, this thing has a slow start. It's letting us know that we're out of fuel soon. Okay, we got that. And this. So we get extra cash for these medals. I mean, I spotted that in the last few episodes, but...
Okay, Zach. I've been thinking about what movie I'd like to watch next. And finally, I've made a decision.
It's always hard to narrow it down just to one movie, but I've put a lot of thought into this, and I'm sure you'll agree with me. 1975.
Ah, shit, I didn't mean to skip it. I just want to see the map. So bones are kind of like collectibles. Whatever comes out of that. It's funny where the fueling station will hurt. Oh, we're so far away. 5% still. You could grab like other cars in order to drive into, but that would be unwise. I mean, come on, stealing cars from innocents, like, come on. I don't know what exactly I want to say there, but whatever. Okay, 2%. Please, sir, can you give me your car because mine is out of fuel, honestly. Oh, Jesus Lord. You're not gonna make it there at this rate. I might as well use the last fuel to close distance at least. I'm gonna be nearing 0 soon, won't we? So the distance is pretty far. Well, actually, it's not. Nick's house and his house. L.A.zy diner. Suspect. And we're at 0. That's unfortunately it for our ride. Just to sing, huh? There has to be a refueling station somewhere. Come on, just a little bit more. And we're done officially. Car accident penalty. Okay then. Are there any refueling stations at all? Let's save our progress in case. We got over $6,000, so I don't think we need to worry. Ooh, can we get into this? Nope, we cannot. No, not that. Damn, this town is actually pretty massive. There's a tarot card there, but we don't need it for now. Galaxy of Terror. Well, I guess we're running then. This is going to be a very long trek. Ooh, anything up here, by the way? Ooh, a medal. I'll take that. So those are the most like priciest medals, the red ones. The blue ones cost only like $5 in total. He's getting tired. Oh. He gets real tired after that. And his movement slows down too. Alright, York, calm down. What we got in there? Just along just for peeking inside. Diner. There's a suspect and there's a medal. Bait normal one. Use a fish rod to go fishing. Turkey sandwich. Man, it sucks that my car got totaled. Not fast and cheap to drive. We just bust in. We don't normally open doors. We just bust in through. So let's see what we got here. This place is lively, like the hotel's dining room. Not as noisy as the city, though. Just there was a suspect in here. Open it. L.A.zy diner menu. The tarot card. so there's a suspect in here.
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll into a chef's kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
What a pleasant fellow.
Zach, everyone has their own sanctuary. Let's leave him in his.
But the suspect is right there, though. Shame we can't call her over that though. Or maybe we can somewhere. Just one of the regular patrons, not involved in the case, I figure. Another trading card. Who the heck makes trading cards like these? But I did get a hefty sum out of it. Okay, so there are 2 suspects in total. That one too. This door leads to the bathroom. You don't need to go yet, do you, Zach? Oh, it's the back porch. It's locked though. Okay. There's nothing else in there.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. And you are?
Olivia. Olivia Cormack.
Olivia Cormack. Nick's wife. Wait, Nick. Who's Nick? I completely forgot.
Olivia. Now that's a lovely name.
Do you think so? You're the only one who's ever said that other than my father and Nick.
Oh, it's a very good name. You should be proud of it. There's that famous singer, too, isn't there? From the 70s? She's actually from England, but she's got this really strong image of being an American pop singer.
Huh?
That's it. Olivia Newton-John. You know of her, right? She's not only a successful singer, she's successful as an actress, too. Personally, I really liked Xanadu back in 1980. She played a cute fairy and just looked amazingly stunning. It's hard to believe she was 32 at the time. Right, Zach?
Sorry, I'm not sure what you're talking
That's
about.
shame.
Really? That's a shame. You should watch it when you get a chance. You'll learn to love your name.
Oh, okay.
Is that all we want to talk to her about?
So, Olivia, do you know anything about Anna that might be helpful to me?
Oh, she was a bright and lovely girl. I can't believe she...
Did she ever look worried or anxious?
No, not really. I can't believe it, really. I'm never going to see her again, am I? She was here with us. So happy and energetic just a few days ago. And she and I, we were getting all excited over some new dessert.
Thank you, then. If you remember anything else, let me know.
Alright. So I guess that's that. I'm guessing there's no way to, like, talk to him, I guess.
Hi there.
This came all the way from dinner, you know. Husband's cooking. People around here say it's all really good. Olivia, that sounds like a wonderful idea. As you said, I am here after all. This definitely is a diner. A diner is a place to eat. I almost forgot the most basic part. What do you think, Zach? So, would you like to order something? Here's our menu. Okay, cornbread. Satisfy a moderate amount. Clam chowder. Omelet containing fried rice. And damn, all of this is making me hungry. Jesus. Macaroni salad. Yes. Nice. Take it easy. Thank you. Alright, going out. My car is still out of fuel, and there's 6 hours to the meeting. I should probably find someplace to sleep it over. Potato. You can't eat a raw potato like that. You need to peel it off first. Okay, where's my car? And is zero fuel. There's a car that moves home by there.
Zach, is there something here that you want to check out? We need to be at the community center by 1500 today. Just think of talking in front of all those people.
Yeah, I get it.
What do you think, Zach? It's going to get fun.
Yeah, I just need to get to his house. What is in his house, though? Oh, that's the bank, actually. Lee Ingram. I don't think I've met her, by the way. Probably shouldn't try to get in there. But the building is red, though. Okay, there's a phone here. There's a house across the field. Probably shouldn't even bother getting in there. And there's a pink house over that way. Interesting. Closed. It's locked. No one's home then. Okay. Wait, whose house is it, by the way? Let's see. Anna's house. Nick's house. Ah, Nick Cormack, huh? Vale Sheriff's Department. Let's see if we can check out Anna's house. Then I'll go check out the pink house and see what's in there. Anyone? Nobody. Alright, let's check out the pink house that's there in the distance. So I might desperately need a car. Or at least refuel mine. I can observe these. So many cars and we can't even take them. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, is this our house? We'll definitely get some sleep here. Is that all there is to it here? Okay, we got some clothes. Okay, moderate sleep. 6 hours. And we'll get ourselves a meeting. Okay, what time is it? Oh, there's 2 blocks in here. Might as well. I have no idea whose house this is, but it's so weird. Shaving in somebody else's house. Bathtub. Okay, might as well leave then. Let's launch the patrol car will come soon. It's for an emergency. Oh, is that so? Wait a minute, if that's the case, let's use it. House's biscuit. Recovers life, hungers, and tiredness and prevents them from lowering. I need to get some of those biscuits. Okay, inventory. Where's our flares? Oh, that's 12-gauge shotgun shells. Oh, we got 2 in possession. Please let it have fuel. Please. Yes, it has fuel. Thank God. Alright, off to the community center we go. Maybe we'll catch some conversations along the way. Exactly. Okay, off to. And it's a good thing I grabbed some sleep too. I mean, I think probably like the intervals before you actually get to the proper mission objective need to be used uh, to like do any side quests that are around. Just a whistle, okay. And so the flares can be used to actually summon cars, but I still have no idea how to refuel like my own cars. So that's the thing I need to find out. I did say that like several episodes ago that I need to find out how to like refuel cars, but never bothered to actually go around it. Okay, where's my map? Let's see. Oh, it's a complete way around. Whoa, that was one steep turn. Come on, let's get going. Okay, now you have 5% already. 5% of fuel already used. Okay, now I'll know what the flare is used for. I wonder if I still have any flares in my toolbox. I'll check that out later. Whoa, hey, don't go crazy. This is an action movie or anything. Besides, it doesn't control properly for it to be an action movie anyway. Alright, so there are a lot of people waiting for us. Let's try not to keep them waiting. Whoa, boy. Let's get going. Still a shame I can't like use other cars, but I guess I had to make some limitations. I mean, he is an agent in a quiet city like this one. I'm pretty sure if he started stealing cars, everyone would be losing their minds over it. No, that's a shame. No more conversations with Zach. Alright, we're almost there. Just 200 yards away. Can we cut through here? No, we can't. And it's a good thing too, because imagine if I busted through that wall, what will the other people think of me? Okay, an hour has passed. Alright. Let's see what this yields us. Greenvale Community Center, Mercury Theater.
Greenvale Community Center. Now that's an impressive building. Clock Tower is impressive too.
Hope we don't make a complete fool out of ourselves. Covers a little bit of hunger. Root beer. Okay, the music indicates that something ridiculous might happen.
Zach, I haven't been on stage like this since elementary school. I'm not some tree in the wind this time either. That was a tough role. That was a piece of scenery. Bright red tree.
Interesting coincidence.
Thank you all for coming today. Getting right down to business. Agent Morgan from the Federal Bureau of Investigations wishes to speak with you.
What will he talk about?
Good afternoon. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Some of you are already aware by now of the tragic murder of Anna Graham. Truly a heinous, terrible crime. I've come to this town to solve the murder of this young, beautiful girl, and to bring the one responsible to justice.
The one who's responsible isn't any ordinary killer, is he? He's tied to the supernatural happenings that are occurring in the city.
Unfortunately, incidents like these have a tendency to happen again.
Olivia is taking it hard.
I asked to have you gathered here so I can share some advice in order to minimize the risk of further fatal incidents. Firstly, please, stay away from any dark, dangerous, isolated places.
Mm-hmm.
Those of you with children, especially of Anna's age, please, guide your children away from such places at all costs. Secondly, avoid going out when it is raining.
I mean, they're already doing
Now,
that.
I've heard the folklore story of the Raincoat Killer. There is a chance that the murderer is mimicking the story. Women should also be especially careful. I would hate to see more victims.
And Miss Stiletto Heels. Who is that? Carol McLean, bar owner and singer. Okay.
Who's the fashionably late one?
That's Carol, Thomas's sister. She owns a bar.
Thomas's sister.
All right.
Now,
Understood.
excuse me. So, as I have said, avoid going outside when it is raining. Young women should be especially careful. Report anything or anyone suspicious immediately. The murderer will be caught and brought to justice. But you must all remain on guard until we do so. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
All right, now everybody is warned properly, at least. That weird businessman, his rhyming butler. Does he have anything important to say? Well, what do you have to tell us, Mr. Businessman?
When paying for our sins, we must not frown. The loss of Anna was for that debt. When purple fog covers our town, we'll all wander in hell, I fret. So says Mr. Stewart.
Of course. I have no idea what the hell that was about. A warning? Hell knows. Especially with that guy in the
Sure
mask.
knows how to steal thunder. Well then, Zach, let's ask some questions before all these guys leave.
Oh, there's a lot of people to ask, actually.
Agent York, your words really made me think about Anna's death again. How could one do such a terrible thing?
Easily.
I'm still in shock.
Thomas, I forgot to ask. You don't have a tattoo on your back, do you?
Tattoo? I do, actually. But why?
Could you show it to me, please?
What? Now? Here?
He's taken aback by
Yes,
this.
please. This is vital for our investigation.
It's a private matter, is it?
Okay. If it's gonna help you any.
You don't have to undress. It's on the back of your neck.
Well, I'm wondering who G is now, but aside from that,
Did it tell you anything?
it told me that you didn't kill Anna.
Of course not. What are you saying?
Don't mind him. He's odd.
You ought to see that tattoo, Zach. A big heart with an arrow through it and Love G in the center. I don't know when he got that done, but we've all been through the 80s.
It zooms on the back, but it's covered up already. We got that done. You
Quite a
again.
performance. Mysterious and very poetic. But I don't think many of your audience appreciated it.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, the purple fog appears with rain, soiling and ruining our town. The evil does not drain. Find out why the town is soiled. Remove the source from which it boiled. Then and only then your case is solved. But for this to happen, to solve the crime, the proper must do the proper at the proper time. It is not yet mine, that is, Mr. Stewart's time, not mine. But if you, Mr. York, find the right timing to chat with me, that is, with Mr. Stewart, may that be. Informative and fruitful, you will see. So says Mr. Stewart.
So, Harry, you know something. But there's some reason why you can't tell me yet. Is that what you're trying to say?
Cut the poetic rubbish, Harry, and tell us what you know. We can force you to talk, you know.
I don't think pushing him is the best course of action, even though it would be great.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, pay close attention to the signs, the omens, and the premonitions. Small they may be, they still are finds, and helpful to your investigations. So says Mr. Stewart.
Thanks for the warning, Harry. But don't worry. Me and Zach, we know what we're doing.
I certainly hope so. Okay, there are 2 more suspects in there. Let me guess, it's those 2, aren't they? Oh, no, it's just you 2. And who might you be? Bass
You're
little
York,
man.
right? I'm Richard Dunn, the owner of the Darts Bar, Swery 65.
What you done? Darts bar over there.
How'd you like the town?
Oh, it's great. Aside from the murder that happened here.
Yep. Murder just doesn't fit with a small town like ours.
Well, Richard, I'll have to correct you on that. Crimes don't care about size. Big town, small town, just isn't a factor.
I guess you're right.
So, how did you know Anna?
I've known her since she was a child. She was the same age as my son. She always stood out, being pretty and all, just like her mother, Sally.
What do you know about Sally?
Well, I went all through school with her right here in town. I never thought our children would be the same age.
I don't see her here today.
Ah, well, see, she lost her husband, and this time it's her daughter. She's at home right now, trying to make peace with it all.
You seem to know a lot. How long have you been in love with her?
Hey, don't go there. That scar of yours tells me you got your hands full too, right? Let's not dive into personal matters. It'll be better for you and me.
You're right, Richard. Collecting gossip won't help with the matter at hand.
Okay, that's an interesting bit of information. And what about you? What do you guys say? Q.
I'm FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
So Anna was killed. But why does that bring the FBI here?
Quint Dunn, Darts Bar employee. His son, I guess.
I have an interest in murder cases involving young women.
Well, you know, man, this might just be another case to you. But it means the death of a friend to me. I don't want you taking this lightly like it's just another case.
I never take anything of this nature lightly, I assure you. I'm here to apprehend the perpetrator who did this.
Yeah, because local enforcement can't shine their own boots, right?
Good point. You can't always count on the police now, can you? But that doesn't mean you're going to capture the perpetrator yourself. Quint.
How do you know my name?
I memorized the name of every citizen before arriving in town. I also know about you and your significant other.
You mean Becky?
Don't underestimate the FBI. We know and see everything.
I'm sorry if I was a little harsh. I want to help, I do. Okay?
Alright, that's 2 of them spoken.
Okay, Zach, I'll tell you how I knew his name. He's got a small Q on his hat. That was the only name beginning with Q that I could think of. He was even kind enough to tell us his girlfriend's name. I could read him like a book, Zach.
Interesting tactic, I'll give you that. Okay, that's 2 suspects to talk to. Do you have anyone else to speak? Richard Dunn, Thomas McLean, George Woodman, Emily Wyatt, Carol McLean, Olivia Cormack. There are a lot more. Marcia Johnson. There are a lot more people to speak about. Polly Oxford. There are a lot more people to talk to. Alright. Let's talk to this last one. Is there any safe points in here, by the way? Can't seem to find any. Oh, there is one. Coffee black. I'll take it. Emily. Oh, that's her, actually. What do you guys say?
Agent York, are you finished asking questions yet? When you're done, let me know. We'll all get dinner.
Oh, sure. In relation to the case, I figure. They're all sitting there like motionless mannequins. It's a bit creepy. Usha, Fiona. Who else? Another suspect. You look rather interesting. Anything you guys say? Dog tags. A veteran, I guess.
So you're the FBI agent, are you?
The general, owner of the scrapyard. I haven't seen the scrapyard
I'm
yet.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan.
I'm the general. I fought for my country in the Vietnam War.
A real-life war hero. So why are you living here?
Very quiet.
Soldier, this is my hometown. After a man returns from war, there's no place to go other than his hometown. Your little speech, you mentioned the raincoat killer.
Was that a problem?
You imbecile. The raincoat killer's no myth, not mere folklore, not a fairy tale. It's based on actual events that happened in this town.
It is. I'm interested. Can you tell me more about this?
You kids today don't even know how to ask for something right. Soldier, if you want to hear more, you come to my office.
He literally exudes raw power, Zach. Despite the credibility issues, we should give him a visit. One thing, though. Calls himself a general, but isn't that a sergeant's uniform?
Interesting. Okay, that was an interesting talk, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, there are a lot more suspects in here. Has to be phoned somewhere. There's a lot of people to talk to. Metal. Another suspect. She looks like she has to go to the bathroom. Two more suspects. We have a lot of people to talk to. You look rather interesting, I have to say. Ah, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize. Please don't get scared. Okay, might as well save. Okay, $1 spent. And I'm actually going to end this video here. So, we warned the rest of the citizens about the Raincoat Killer, and the Raincoat Killer himself is still a bit of a mystery. He's either a piece of fiction brought to life, or he's either a real killer mimicking that Raincoat Killer story. Nevertheless, I still don't know how to fuel up cars, but at least we got to the point in time, and the rest of the citizens have been warned about the Raincoat Killer. So we're going to continue asking everyone else some questions and see where the hell that's going to get us. So, without further ado, that's it for this video. Thank you all who watched, and hopefully, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye!